friends, welcome to my channel. This is Jessica with Empress Body Healing. I wanted to do a quick video today just to talk about plateauing. What is plateauing? So first off, I've been on my Zepbound compound journey going on it's past 4 months now. It's like 4.5. I'm on dosage 10 and I am on a compound. During any weight loss journey, I've been on my weight loss / self-love journey going on 7 years now. And this is something that I have always run into, no matter if I'm using Zepbound, keto, low carb, whatever's going on when I'm in a caloric deficit. Everybody, right? We tend to plateau on a weight loss journey. Everybody will plateau. What ends up happening is your body gets used to, so your body is meant for survival, right? Your body is literally trying to keep you alive. So especially for women, right? There's lots of studies out there that we tend to hold on to fat. Obviously, right? We give birth. So our weight fluctuates more as women, and that's why we're very curvy, and we tend to hold a lot of our fat here in our thighs for obvious reasons. But basically, when you're on any weight loss journey, your body gets used to the caloric deficit, and then it's like, okay, I'm gonna hold on to these nutrients, I'm gonna hold on to these carbs, I'm gonna hold on to this food. You are not gonna drop anymore, right? Because it like freaks out. It's like, what are you doing, right? So I have always plateaued. I'm going to just kind of tell you guys what I have done on my Zepbound journey, because I've plateaued a lot. So please remember, I'm not a medical professional and I'm not giving you medical advice. This is just what has worked for me. And I actually did it yesterday and I dropped to 165. So I have actually lost 38 pounds on my Zepbound compound. Yeah, I was like so excited when I woke up this morning. So number one, when I have been eating so clean the whole week, because I tend to do that, I try to eat as clean as possible and low carb. I will do two things, okay? I will either do a cheat meal, and usually it's like, and this is what I did yesterday, I had a Wingstop. I had been eating so clean, right? I was cooking everything. I focus on protein, vegetables, fruit every day, right? Just a small amount. And that's usually how I get my carbs and vegetables and fruit. But what I'll do is I'll have a cheat meal. And I know that sounds so wild, right? And what I mean by cheat meal is like, it has to have carbs, okay? That's really what I mean by a cheat meal. Because my body has gotten used to it being so clean, being in a caloric deficit, the ingredients are clean, right? You kind of shock your system. When you do a cheat meal / carb cycling, right? That's also what it's known as when you eat carbs like that. Typically, you are supposed to eat cleaner carbs, right? Like rice, whole grain wheat, stuff like that, pastas, whole grain. But you can use a cheat meal, right? Granted, this is if you use it correctly. So what I'll do is when I plateau and I've been eating, right, like really clean, like I have this week. Today is Thursday. By the time you see this video, it might be next week. But I have been eating clean. Yesterday was shot day for me. So I said, all right, I'm gonna do carb cycling because I have not had carbs like that. And it's time for my cheat meal. So I had Wingstop. I had 4 pieces, 4 breaded chicken wings, and I had corn, and I had a little, like, it was like this, I would say, of fries. That was it. That was my cheat meal. That was my carb cycling. Now, what I would have done usually is I would have worked out yesterday and I would have lifted very heavy. I usually eat carbs like that on booty days, quad days, leg days. But because it was shot day, I was exhausted. I was just not, like, fatigue hit me, right? I was like, oh, it's not gonna happen. I said, okay, I've been eating clean. I'm gonna do carb cycling / cheat meal to shock my system because I had just been stuck on 166. I had my cheat meal. I rested. I actually got this has a lot to do with it too. I think I slept 10 hours. I went to sleep super early. I try to get about 8 hours of sleep, but I slept an extra 2 hours. I went to bed early. I was in bed. I slept so good. I woke up feeling refreshed. And the first thing I did today is I got my workout in. Today was leg day. I went heavy on my sets. I did a good amount of reps. I was heavy on the weight. And then I did my cardio. I did my 30-minute pad walk. I don't know if y'all could see it right here to my left or your right, but I actually have, I have it under my desk, and then I just work. And I will just walk for an hour. Like, not even like, you know, I'm literally just walking, typing for about an hour. And I do this throughout the whole day. But that's what I did this morning. And I was fasted, and then I had my shake, as I always do, with my supplements, my little coffee, my collagen. I got on that scale and I was 165. I have broken my plateau. So I know it sounds like, what? When I heard about it, I used to work with a food scientist. She was also a nutritionist. She used to do meals for me. She was really big on Instagram. And I worked with her for a couple of years, and she would do, she did my macros, and she helped me lose all this weight during COVID, it was during COVID, and I was like on keto. She introduced carb cycling to me, and she was like, look, you can absolutely do the clean version of this, which is like red potatoes or a small amount of like white rice or like whole wheat pasta, stuff like that. She's like, but you can absolutely do a cheat meal with those fries, those burgers. She's like, just be sure that you're being strategic about it, right? Because your body is literally a machine. So she was like, try keto carb. It was called keto carb cycling. She's like, try carb cycling. She's like, and you can do this, you know, for my body type, I'm an endomorph, to those of you that know what that is. She was like, try it. She's like, max twice a week, but for sure, try it once a week, and definitely when you're hitting those plateaus, which everybody goes through those. And I started doing it, and it worked. And that's what I've done. As far as breaking my plateaus, like I'll take it back and I'll be like, okay, number one is what's going on with my nutrition? Has anything changed? How am I doing on the carbs? How's my sleep? That would be number two. And then the last thing, but I haven't really had to do this much, but you can try it, and it has helped before. Like I said, I like to try different things when I hit plateaus before like upping my dosage. Increasing your cardio, not necessarily eating less, because I'm not like that. I've never been able to maintain a lifestyle where you're always in a caloric deficit. I don't think anybody can. I love to eat. I love to freaking eat. Like, I love food. I love food. I love to make food, you know, and like I love to eat. And I'm like, oh, like your body does not need to be in a major caloric deficit, honestly, scientifically, you know, for you to lose weight. So before I drop calories, before I go up on my dosage, and when I'm hitting plateaus, I try to do all these things before, and it's usually helped. And like I said, I'm happy because I had been stuck at 166, like just right there. I was like 166, and then it would go 166.6, and I was just like, again, yo-yoing, and I was like, okay, just take it back, and then boom, let's hit these steps, and we're here, baby. So I've actually lost 38 pounds, but I just wanted to share that with y'all. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, friends.